Hey guys, Bobby again, and today I am bringing you guys a play-by-play kind of a guide, if you will, how to play your Shadow Priest to scale in Solo Shuffle and even in threes. And this can work not just in Shadow Priest, but any heavy dot or proc-based spread pressure class. Give you guys some advice on how I was able to get almost all my Shadow Priests to 3K CR. We're working on the third one right now. We got two of them up there in Solo Shuffle pretty easily. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm thinking about and a little tip that people don't really realize. I'm going to go step by step into this about what I'm trying to do and what I think you guys should do that could help. So first things first, playing with double evoker team versus a Destro Arcane Disc, right? So my whole thought process here is I can't be out in the open. I can't allow them to hit me because they're going to win the cleave battle. They're going to win in dampening. And I got to pressure their healer. And a lot of people will be like, oh, you should probably just hit the mage. This specific comp, I can make them go and we can win before dampening by putting a lot of pressure on the healer. That's a lot of things that you don't see a lot of Shadow Priests do. What I like to do a lot is once I get my initial go out on whoever we're hitting in the very beginning of Solo Shuffle round, I then start to focus on the healer. And you'll see me do that here in a second while I start putting my dots, my procs, and my catharsises on the healer specifically. So I'll start tunneling him with all of my stuff and putting everything on him once I have the opportunity. You see right here, I just put on my damnation instantly onto him to make sure that he's dotted. I'm putting my mind games onto him. I'm forcing him to have to heal himself, to use the spells on himself, so he won't be able to use it on his team. And essentially that's all I'm doing most of this game. I'm lining, I'm dotting the healer, forcing him. Look at the healer's health. Look, I'm also running Psychic Link, so all my damage and procs that I do use onto the mage or the warlock, this healer is taking damage. You see, like right there, I just threw my Shadow Crash Silence onto him. But all I'm doing here is causing pressure. We are playing Evoker, Devastation Evoker, Shadow Priest. We're not going to be able to set up our goes coordinated. So all I'm doing is I see him hitting, I'm putting out my dots. All of my CC that I would use on the healer, I'm still using on the healer, but I'm damaging the healer. That's what I'm doing. Think of it a lot like shadow play. I'm spreading my damage, but I'm hitting the healer. This is going to make him go extremely quick to where we don't, and that he can't be offensive to do damage, to heal, because he has to waste his spells and heals on himself. And this is how we're going to end up winning the match because of this. So I'm just proccing things on him, keep myself alive. He's over there LOSing now. He can't be pushed in, helping with damage. He can't be pushed in, trying to go for fears, because he knows that I am targeting him. And so all I'm doing here, like I said, is I'm just spreading damage out. I'm trying to stay out of the havoc if I can. Priest is trying to run in, fear him on that, put my dots on him. He wastes his fear and trinket on me. So he wasted a trinket and a fear because he went in for a fear and didn't want to get dotted. So essentially we got free trinket there from the priest because he just wanted to run in and then he got caught. Good thing, right? If I was not focusing him, he would be feeling fine. He'd be feeling healthy. Here we go again, putting all the dots on him. Putting my procs on him. Catharsises, silences. Look at him. He's at half health. And look at the warlock. He's now at half health. And the healer is under 50% mana now. He's freaking out. He's like, crap, who do I heal? I can't heal this guy or that guy. But again, I'm running Psychic Link. So even if I decide not to hit him, all of my damage is cleaving to the priest. See that again? The Shadow Crash over there. Put back up my Devouring Plague. I'm just cleaving. And I'm telling you, I do this 90% of my games, guys. If I have the opportunity to hit a healer as a Shadow Priest, and I know I'm taking damage, I'm going to always hit that healer for most of the game, unless it's a comp that I'm specifically going to have to kill a DPS, like a Rep Pally, right? That's just sitting on me. Or if I heal, I can't hit the healer. But generally versus Priest and Druids, and even sometimes Shaman, I am just spreading my dots to them and just forcing damage. Because I'm getting targeted, my catharsis are going to hit hard. They're not going to expect it. They're going to have to waste cooldowns early. And again, like I said, he is now completely Look at his mana. He is 100% If I pause this, can I zoom in here? Look at this. He has to go for a drink now. He's at 9,000 mana. He is pretty much like, wow, this game's over, and he's still at about half HP, right? And so all because all I did that game was force him to heal himself because of that. And so exactly what I mean by forcing damage on the healer, because he's just wasting cooldowns, and then we secure kill on the arcane mage because he's going for drinks trying to LOS. Well, by during that LOS, the mage pushed up and we just one shot him, right? So big example of what I mean by trying to put pressure on the healer, and I do this again like essentially every game. All right, guys, so here is another game on my Night Elf Shadow Priest. This is, I believe, to write the game right before I hit 3K on him. A Night Elf alt, my newest one. And I wanted to show you guys a higher game where I'm doing the same thing, bullying healer, right? So the last game, I believe, was my 2600-ish. I probably should have shown scorecard. Around 2600 CR, and this one's around my 3K CR. So go ahead and start this one. And we're going to go ahead and see what they're going to do here. So they grip in and stun my druid, so I know that they want to go my druid and hunter. So I'm just going to make this disc priest feel insecure in the game, making him feel scared, because a disc priest who isn't scared, let me pause this real quick to go over something, who isn't scared is just going to do a lot of damage. So as you can see here, I was running in on the priest. I was right in range of him. I was on top of him. And the hunter trapped him. Two things there we have to talk about is the hunter awareness wasn't all there. He saw on top of him doing two things. I was damaging him, right? But I was also on top of him on his intimidation stun. So his awareness there could have led him to, whoa, my priest is on top of this guy. He's probably just going to fear, or he's doing damage, right? Two things are happening there. Now, I get he could have done a stun into a trap, and then since I was there, he wanted to get the fear. But if he was noticing, he would have saw I had all my dots on the target, and I was actually hitting the healer. The healer's health was down. If I was trying to CC the healer, his healer would not have been so far down, and he took all my dots off. So it's okay. I get what he's trying to do, but you also have to understand a lot of high-rated players inside of Soul Shuffle also aren't the most experienced players themselves. A lot of them are comp dependent or RNG. High-rated players who are pretty low experience, but you have to play off of that. Like I was saying earlier, you have to learn to play off of what your team does. So I see that he traps him here. I'm like, okay, let's get the ball rolling. So as he traps him here, I go and try to spread damage. So I see that he just reversed magic the trap. So what do? I put my dots back on the healer, siphon onto the healer because the melee aren't near it to kill it. And then I'm just keeping my dots on him. I force the DH again off of my target, right? He got away for the trap. He got away for siphoning, but demon hunters, infinite mobility, gets right back on there. So all I'm doing now is I'm peeling, I'm keeping fears up, keeping my dots up, trying to chase these guys down. My hunter is doing the zoomies. He's playing some NASCAR, going left turn, left turn. So I have to try to keep up with them and keep dots. I need my procs to cause pressure onto this healer. So I'm coming in. I actually silenced the DH there so he can't do any kind of peels or kill anything. I think it was actually on a I-beam. I don't actually remember the situation why I silenced him there. I just told myself I'm silencing for something. But anyways, I was about to stun the healer there to do a go, and my druid cyclones him again. The whole awareness thing where I'm doing damage to the healer, and they CC him, but it's okay. I'm running, keeping dots on the target that the hunter's hitting. I try to go for a pre-MD here. Like I saw the fear was going, but he feared 1 second after my fast MD on Forge. But again, the awareness there that no one's going to happen is something we want to all make sure we have. I saw there's a life swap that just went out because he was dying, so I instantly damnation him, put all my instant damage and procs into the healer, forcing him to have to do damage to heal himself while his DK is dying. This is the dome that goes down from them. Try to get up in there to do damage, to try to maybe think I'm going to fear him out, make him get scared. But all you see now, 2 targets are low, healer is dotted, DK is dotted, and I'm back onto the healer, he scatter shot right there. That's not good. Scatter trap takes off my dots. At this situation, if you guys are this hunter and you see 2 people are low and they're both getting hit, do not scatter trap. Just hit both targets. Whoever's getting healed, hit the other target. At that point, you're alleviating the pressure. You could have got a double kill. We probably could have hit him with anything. Got him to death range. Kill shot death, killed him. I can't tell you how many games I've lost to hunters or mistweavers, incapping, or trying to get CC on the healer when the healer's also right about a death range, instead of just leaving the dots up, hitting both targets, and trying to get the kill, especially because they did not have any cooldowns left. No dome, no PS, no rapture, no swap, no AMS, no nothing. Like, we could have just hit them both and killed them. Again, it's an awareness thing, but it's okay. We're going to persevere. We're going to keep going. We're going to pop damage in to this healer, and we're going to take him out. Right? But if he didn't do that there, I would have had my mastery. I would have had my damage on him. I would have had the dots rolling. Could have killed him easier. But again, that's a situation where targeting the healer is putting so much pressure on the healer that he can't heal even the melee train that is training us, right? And if they would have gone me, it would have been even stronger damage because I would have had catharsis. So they would have trained me. I would have hit the healer even harder, more catharsis, would have killed him, right? So this is just a example of why I think it's very important for you guys to try to make sure you're always damaging the healer and not just tunnel visioning. I need to kill the hunter. I need to kill the demon hunter. I need to kill the mage. Because a lot of the time, you can do that and damage the healer, and then the healer is freaking out also. But if you leave a healer free casting or feeling safe, they're never going to overreact. They're never going to feel pressured, and they're not going to go out of mana, especially against Disc Priest, Resto Shaman, so on and so forth. Again, like I said, I went 4-2 in this lobby. Just to show you guys what it ended out at, just so you see the lobby. I actually ended up dying right here with swap. So I'm going to show you guys, even I misplay. I will even put it in the video that I made a misplay here. I underreacted. I thought it was going to be fine. I'm like, oh, I'm fine here. Oh, actually, I thought this was the one where I didn't use anything and I died. I actually was, I was actually kicked. Okay, I thought this was the one round where one of the rounds I underreacted and I got killed. I actually got kicked here on my mind games, and then I died because of that. Which realistically, I probably could have just not gone for the mind games, and we could have just lasted a little bit longer and won, most likely. But it's okay. I was damaging the healer. I went a little over. Like I said, it is what it is. It happens. Okay, this is our, like I said, right over around the 3K range. Quality's a little low here. Sorry about that, guys. Zoom in here. I was 29.29 MMR, 28.57. We got 50 points on a 4-rounder. We ended at 29.64 on this one. So again, like a little bit higher MMR game, just so you guys can see the ranges that I was playing on. But it works. It works, guys. I really hope this helped a little bit. It's a little bit of a little small tips guide. And if you have any questions or if you like these kind of videos, please leave a comment, or else I'm not gonna know. Like, if I don't get comments or anything like that, I'm not gonna know if you guys like these step-by-step videos or helpful videos. So I want to make more things for you guys. So just let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Follow me at twitch.tv/aphobiagaming.